This tough guy came to negotiate with a few of his brothers. If anyone so much as showed the wrong expression, they'd get a slap across the face right away. For petty street fights, he didn't even bother hanging up the phone, he just took care of it on the spot. No matter how big or strong his opponents were, he could knock them down with a single punch. On this street, there was nothing that couldn't be solved with one slap from him. He was ruthless and quiet. This was Dongge, the fierce and silent brother of Ma Dongbei, known on the streets as Ma Dongshi. In this area, there were three major underworld gangs: the Sharp Tongue Gang, who ran the flower shop, the One-Year-Old Gang, who operated gambling dens, and the Spring Job Gang, who controlled the nightclubs. Even if all three joined forces, they still had to give Dongge full respect. At this point, you probably think Dongge was the boss of the Underworld Alliance, but actually, he's a criminal police officer. Dongge has his own unique way of handling cases. Under his special methods, the area maintained a delicate balance, until someone always came along to break that peace. The story now follows three men connected to Dongge. Ma Dongbei is ruthless and vicious. The long-haired man, Zhang Chen, makes a living through high-interest loans. He once caught a junior member of the Sharp Tongue Gang who owed him money. The loan interest kept compounding. 30 million turned into 200 million. Who could ever repay that? So, Zhang Chen had the guy smash his own right hand with a hammer, and since he couldn't repay it, he told the gang leader to come settle the debt. The Sharp Tongue Gang boss showed up with a few underlings, and, seeing only three men on Zhang Chen's side, didn't take them seriously. In fact, he even insulted Zhang. What he didn't expect was that Zhang Chen was just as savage. He didn't argue, just acted. He stabbed the Sharp Tongue Gang leader full of holes like a hornet's nest, and, as a bonus, also dealt with the debt-owing underling. Meanwhile, the Spring Job Gang's boss, Mr. Huang, invited Dongge out for a drink. But Dongge doesn't drink on duty, so he planned to leave. Just then, a few beautiful women arrived, tall, seductive figures and pretty faces. Dongge glanced at his watch. It looked like his shift was almost over. After all, even heroes can't resist a beauty. He stayed and began to party with Mr. Huang. At the same time, Ma Dongbei and his two partners also arrived at the same